give that to the watchers. Right, okay, all ladies. Liam and Killian in
Okay.
Big round of applause.
Disasters of world history, the Irish potato famine of 1840s. In 5 years, 1 million people died of starvation and hundreds of thousands fled as emigrants to Canada and the US. For those who remained at home, the only refuge was the workhouse. There were 128 workhouses in Ireland in 1845, our darkest hour.
Red Riding Hood and Cinderella. But did you know that one day they met? Yes, they did, and many more times besides. Oh, it was a long time ago, in a faraway land called Blunderland. Blunderland was a wonderful place. It was ruled by a fun-loving king who had a fun-loving wife called the Queen, and they had a fun-loving son called the Prince. Also living in Blunderland at the time was Goldilocks. However, Goldilocks wasn't always as good as gold, as our storybooks might suggest. Indeed, at times she could be a horrible little wretch. But look, see for yourself, because here she is, the pest from the west, Goldilocks!
I'm fed up. No one to play with, no one to bully, no one to thump, no one to mangle. Still, not a bad day for tormenting bears. Ah, look, a bear house. Think I'll smash a window.
See what I mean? Anyway, earlier that morning there was chaos in the bear house.
Daddy Bear, would you ever get up? It's the cows that will be late for work, and this poor child will be late for school, and I miss my appointment with the vet.
You never stop moaning. Nag, nag, nag. Where's my porridge?
Now who's moaning and nagging?
I'm not having any porridge because it's too hot, and I'm not going to school either because it says so in the book.
What book?
It says in the book that we three bears go for a walk and conveniently allow Goldilocks to come in and wreck the house. Go for a walk? What about my job?
And my appointment with the vet.
How do you think I feel? I'll miss school, but we can't stop the fairy tale, can we? You mean to tell me we ignore our breakfast, our jobs, our appointments, when there's a perfectly good car in the garage to let a 9-year-old pup called Goldilocks into our house? Who wrote the story anyhow? I think it was a human being.
A what?
A human being. You know those things with no fur except on their head. They think they own the place and that all animals are dumb. A golden bare-faced chief.
Come on anyway, let's go. At least we'll get some air.
I smell porridge. Think I'll nip in and grab a bite to eat. Yuck! Delicious. Think I'll eat the whole lot. Think I'll give Red Riding Hood a ring on my mobile phone. Hello, Red. Hi, Goldie here. How are tricks? A wolf tried to eat your granny? That's real sad. Hey, listen, I was wondering, would you be interested in nipping around to the bear's house? You would? Great, okay, see you soon, bye. That was quick. You bet it was. My new motorbike is a dinger. Right, where shall we start? The chairs? Right. That was great. Sure was. I hate bears. I hate wolves. One of them ate my granny. No, he didn't. In the story, your granny wasn't eaten. Well, that was only the published story. The following day, the big bad wolf came back. He spotted Granny hanging out her bloomers and snap! One bite and goodbye by Granny. Is that true, Red? Hey, Goldie, I'm a human being. Would I lie? Sounds pretty painful. You bet it was. You could hear her screaming for miles. Oh! Hey, who's that? Dunno. Must be the bears. Let's hide.
But it wasn't the bears, it was the friends the wolves, who wanted to tell the bears about a very important meeting.
Where's the bears?
Don't know. Their car's parked outside. Maybe they've gone for a stroll. Strange though. This place is a bit of a mess. I hope they'll be back in time for the meeting.
Yes, indeed. Today is the day for setting the record straight. The humans have accused me of blowing down houses belonging to 3 little pigs.
And I was accused of terrifying a little boy called Peter and his granddad. And the humans accused me of eating Red Riding Hood's granny. Hey, did you hear a noise? Hi, Woods. What's the scene?
Well, baby bear, we thought it was about time the record was set straight.
The record? Yeah, know books and fairy tales. Oh, you mean legends, myths, fairy tales, and all that grim stuff. Exactly. But we got on the phone to the King and Queen and Prince of Ballinamore. They said they would be delighted to come around and solve the matter with us. What time will they be here?
Only about 3 seconds.
1, 2, 3. Bang on time. Come in, Your Majesty.
Hi there, oh hairy furry forest friends.
Hello, fleshy royal ones.
Mommy,
Yes, Pet.
I don't like them.
Hi, Pet.
Because there's long hair in them and they smell.
Who are you calling hairy and smelly, bulge, little whipsnapper? Wait till I get my paws into you.
Well now, my good friends, I believe you have a problem.
Your Majesties, for some years now, the humans have been writing terrible stories, which they call fairy tales. These stories always show humans to be wonderful and us animals to be dreadful.
Come now,
I was accused of terrifying some jerk called Peter.
and I'm supposed to have eaten my granny.
And I'm the one who goes around evicting pigs.
They think I can't even make porridge. They think I'm a bit of a dope.
Well now, my good friends, not all fairy tales are such bad tales. We have many more charming fairy tales. With lots of horrible human beings in them. And no animals that young families can enjoy.
Really?
For example, have you ever heard of Cinderella?
Cinderella? Is that Umbrella's cousin?
Baby bear. Sorry about that.
Please, carry on.
Oh, it's a lovely story, isn't it, darling? It is certainly my sweet. And all of you should read it. Bring on Cinderella.
The ugly sisters are going to the ball nightcap, so why not? Look at me, I'm 50 and I haven't got a thing to wear.
I see your point, but surely you've got a fairy godmother.
Yes, of course, I've been trying to ring her all morning, but she's just not answering the phone. Nobody loves me, not even you love me.
That's not true. Wait, there's the phone. Maybe it's her. Why don't you answer?
We're off to the disco tonight.
Yeah, and all the fellas will be queuing up to dance with me.
They don't even look for this way of reason to like you.
Hold on. I don't think so, because I'm such a babe.
They're moving on like neighbours.
The Tinkerbell didn't make it to call us ugly.
Yeah, and he even told us that
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right little sugar. Now why are you feeling so sweet?
Oh, Freddy Godmother, you have no idea how miserable I am. My 3 ugly sisters have gone to the ball, and I'm left behind, covered in muck and dirt and feeling really blue.
That ain't a problem, little sugar. Go up to that door over there, knock 6, close behind you, knock 6 times and sing. Dirty cinders ain't no more, see the beauty as she walks in the door. Yeehaw!
My goodness, Cinders, you look absolutely beautiful.
Yes, you sure do.
Oh boy, I never saw such a babe.
Just one thing though, be back before midnight or else.
Who's that?
I see. It's friend Brennan and his taxi. I bet she meets a handsome prince and falls in love. If that's what she wants, then so be it.
That night at the ball, Prince Fantastic was looking smashionless, couldn't keep his eyes off Cinderella.
Do you come here often? Any chance of me walking you home?
Why? And it's 63 miles away.
Well, maybe a phone number where I could contact you. We could catch a movie, go to the fairground, nibble some candy floss, pick up a Big Mac.
Oh sure, that'd be great. But first, could you tell me what time it is?
Relax, it's early yet.
How early?
It's about 3 seconds to midnight.
What?
Where'd you go? Why did you go? Something I said?
Forget her. She's boring. I'm more exciting. Give us a dance soul handsome one.
Yeah, get lost. She prefers someone with a bit of style, don't you? Now let's play.
I looks, brains, and personality.
You're even worse. I wouldn't dance with any of you if we were the only 3 women left on Earth. And besides, tonight I've fallen in love with, what the devil was her name? She didn't tell me. Detective Hammond Dog, come here. You called for the boy.
At your service, Your Eminence.
I want you to trace the woman with whom I spent the evening dancing.
Very well, so her name?
She didn't say.
Oh, her address?
She didn't say that either.
Phone number?
No.
Let's get this straight. You want us to find nameless addresses, phone numberless person.
Well, that's what I pay you for. To solve the unsolvable, to find the unfindable, to discover the undiscoverable, to make the possible impossible. Now, go, solve, find, and discover.
Very well, my lord. We are looking for a one-legged, boneless woman. Whatever it is. That shouldn't be too difficult. Shoot it down. No problem, dog. Any clues at all?
No, none at all. Wait, there is one. That's her shoe, and she did say that she lives 63 miles away. Get onto it at once, and let me know as soon as you found her.
Hound and dog sniffed out every clue, but kept coming up against brick walls. Every woman in the country seemed to be the owner of the silver slipper.
Here
t-shirt with the role of princess.
It's mine that's got me written all over it. I could have yours, but it's just asking for my left foot. That shoe was made for a dainty foot and pretty toes like mine.
Ladies, please. Good. Now sit. Wait. Ladies, please. One at a time. Good. Now sit down and wait your turn.
It fits. Oh, it fits. It's so comfy. It's like a clean nappy on a baby's bum. I'm going to marry a prince.
I'm free. You get all our attention that this life of yours. Many thousands will have a better chance than you. Now sit down and wait your turn.
Oh, I felt that. It fits. Oh, goodness. I was made for this slipper. Thank you, God, for turning me into a royal figure.
Royal figure? You mean round figure? That's you with stretch. Take time. Take it off at once.
My turn now. It's like a boat snub in a rug.
Take it off at once and give it to her. The quiet one.
Her? But that's cinders.
She's only a small suit sweet and take her finger. Just do what you're told her. Have you always sent to the home for the incredibly unbearable? Now do it.
It's a bit tight. You see, I done so much at the disco last night that I think my ankle swelled a little.
Oh, the prince, we found her.
Princess Happiness, what are you smashing about?
That was quick.
You bet my new hearing aid is a dinger. It's her. She's a little dirty, but with a good bar of soap, a decent bit of dressmaking, and a nice crown. Yes, my princess. And by the way, what's her name? Cinders, but you can call her Cinderella. And this is my friend Buttons. Can he come and live in the palace with me too? Of course he can. And besides, I need someone to look after my horses. Can you ride a stallion, Buttons? Can I what? They don't call me Jockey Buttons for nothing. I'm Jockey Buttons, short but sweet. I'm glad Cinderella and Prince did meet. She looks pretty cool and her tuner horses. I just can't wait to ride these horses.
And guess what, folks? Yes, you're right. They all lived happily ever after.
Well, did you like that story? It was brilliant. Fantastic.
Fantabulous.
Super.
Very interesting. Touching. I loved it, especially Lovely Sisters. You see, Your Majesty, we thought that all you humans thought that you were beautiful. All humans look the same to me. What's that noise? Have you someone staying here at the moment first?
No, maybe it's burglars.
No, this is a lovely neighbourhood. That's why we moved here. I bet it's Goldilocks and her bratty little friend Red Riding Hood. Come out here, you two messes, and let's beat the daylights out of you. Hold it, son. This is a happy land, a land where people and animals should live together in harmony. But Dad, this started it. I know, but we can't afford to continue. I think today we've seen the last of any trouble in Wonderland.
Very true, Daddy Bear. Now what have you two got to say for yourselves?
We're sorry, Bears, but we didn't realise animals had feelings. Sure didn't. We'll stay around for a while and tidy up this mess. Oh, by the way, Wolf, my granny's fine. I made up that story about you attacking her. I was just trying to get everybody's attention. It was just silly old selfish me. I'm really sorry. That's okay, Red. You get used to it, but don't let it happen again. I've got my reputation to consider. Attacking grannies will give me a bad name. I will forgive you, Goldilocks. You're just a silly child, doing silly childish things. Hey, I think it's time. Time for what? Time to go and live happily ever after. Not yet. No. There are still 3 seconds left. 3, 2, 3, bye.
King said with a shifty
I
smile.
have to give it one a try.
However, in the end he chose a lady called Miss Malcolm, who brought along a curious toy that seemed to give her endless joy. This was a mirror framed in brass, a magic talking looking glass. Ask it something day or night, it always got the answer right. For instance, if you were to say, "Mirror, what's for lunch today?" the thing would answer in a trice,
Bloody scrambled egg and rice.
Now every day, week in, week out, the spoiled and stupid queen would shout.
Oh, mirror, mirror, on the wall. The fairest of them all.
The mirror answered every time.
Oh, madame, you're the queen sublime. You're the only one in Chalmers. Queen, you're the cast of gems.
For 10 whole years, the silly queen repeated this absurd routine. Then suddenly, one awful day, she heard the magic mirror say,
Now, queen, you're number 2. Snow White's much prettier than you.
The queen went absolutely wild. She yelled,
I'm going to scrag that child. I'll cook her flaming goose. I'll skin her. I'll eat her rotten guts for dinner.
She called the huntsman to her study and shouted at him,
Listen, buddy, you drag that filthy girl outside and see you take her for a ride. Thereafter, slit her ribs apart and bring me back her bleeding heart.
The huntsman dragged that lovely child deep into the forest wild. Fearing the worst for Snow White's fate, she cried,
Oh, please, give me a break.
The knife was cold, the arm was strong, she cried again.
I've done no wrong.
The huntsman's heart began to flutter, it melted like a pound of butter. He murmured,
Okay, beat it, kid.
and you can bet your life she did. Later, the huntsman made a stop within the local butcher's shop, and there he bought for safety's sake a bullock's heart and one night's stay.
Oh, my dear, oh, Majesty, oh, Queen, he cried. That rotten little girl has died, and just to prove I didn't cheat, I brought along these bits of meat. The Queen cried out,
Bravissimo, I trust you killed her nice and slow.
And this the disgusting part, the Queen sat down and ate the heart. I only hope she cooked it well, but her can be as tough as hell. While all of this is going on, where had Snow White gone? She'd found it easy being pretty to hitch a ride into the city. And there she got a job and paid as general cook and parlour maid. With 7 funny little men, each one not more than 3 for 10. As horse race jockeys, all of them, these 7 dwarfs, though awfully nice, were guilty of one shocking vice. They squandered all of their resources at the racetrack backing horses. When they hadn't backed the winner, none of them got any dinner. One evening, Snow White said,
Look here, I think I've got a great idea, but leave it all to me, okay? And no more gambling till I say.
that very night at eventide, young Snow White hitched another ride, and then when it was very late, she slipped in through the palace gate. The king was in the counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlour, eating bread and honey. The footmen and the servants slept, so no one saw her as she crept on tiptoe through the mighty hall and grabbed the mirror off the wall. As soon as she had got it home, she told the senior dwarfs or gnomes to ask it what they wished, you know.
Go on,
She shouted.
have a go.
He said,
Oh, Mary, please don't joke. Each one of us is stony broke. Which horse will win tomorrow's race? The Ascot Gold Cup steeplechase.
the mirror whispered sweet and low.
The hope's mine is mistletoe.
The dwarfs were absolutely daft. They kissed young Snow White fore and aft, then rushed away to raise some dough with which to back old mistletoe. They pawned their watches, sold the cart, they borrowed money near and far. For much of it they had to thank the manager of Barclays Bank. They went to Ascot and of course, for once they backed the winning horse. Thereafter every single day, the mirror made the bookies pay. Each dwarf and Snow White got a share, and each was soon a millionaire. Which proved that gambling is not a sin, provided that you always win.
Midterm break. I sat all morning in the college sick bay, counting bells, knelling classes to a close. At 2 o'clock, our neighbours drove me home. In the porch, I met my father crying. He'd always taken funerals in his stride, and Big Jim Evans saying it's a hard blow. The baby cooed and laughed and rocked the pram as I came in, and I was embarrassed by old men standing up to shake my hand and saying they were sorry for my troubles. Whispers informed strangers I was the eldest, away in school, as my mother held my hand in hers and coughed out angry, tearless sighs. At 10 o'clock, the ambulance arrived with the corpse.
stanched and bandaged by the nurses. Next morning, I went up into the room. Snowdrops and candles stood at the bedside. He lay in the 4-foot box as in his cot. No gaudy scars, the bumper knocked him clear. A 4-foot box, a foot for every year.